Getting money, other bitches, they don't stand a chance. Twerk, twerk for them dollars, I don't want your man. You know it's Jenny Gang.
Hello, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. All of my real gang are gonna automatically hit that like button. If you are not a subscriber over here, go ahead and subscribe. We are constantly growing, and comment on my commentary. So today's video, I want to finally discuss the LaTruth saga, if that's what we call it. That's what y'all call it, so that's what I'm gonna call it. So first things first, I do my videos so far stretched out. If I say things that I said in another video and my gang who consistently watches me hears me repeat things, I apologize about that. But I know how social media works. Everybody doesn't know everything, right? So I say things more than once, right? So I want to say this video is not coming from a biased place. It's just coming from an observational place. So LaTruth, that's my homie. He do skits sometimes. I'm a supporter of his music. And overall, he's a cool dude. A lot of people have met him in person. Some people haven't. He gets a lot of troll and slack on the internet. You know, sometimes his content, can rub people the wrong way. But the majority of the slack that he gets comes from the relationship that he was in with Miss Briana. So let me let her people know. Just because I'm cool with LaTruth does not mean that I'm against Briana. I'm just simply highlighting things that I see, like I've done in videos before. But just letting y'all know, you don't have to aha me. LaTruth is my homie. I tell him how I feel, so why can't I get on here and tell the gang how I feel? I can, so I am. So, I don't want to get too redundant, but the last time I made a video, I was simply letting people know LaTruth's personality in person versus online. It's very cool. I said a few things, and some of y'all were trying to play matchmaker just because I say the man smell good. Like, you can't even give LaTruth a compliment online without being scolded. But y'all, that was funny. Basically, I let everybody know that I didn't start watching LaTruth and Briana until after they had fallen out. Where I picked up on him is, unfortunately, on the video where Briana was calling the police on him for, quote unquote, throwing a toad at her. But she was telling the police to hurry up because he had a GUN. But clearly, you can see he's filming her. She's holding the phone. There was no GUN in sight. Now, because of today's society and climate, we have to look at that and wonder, why would someone tell the cops that a black man has a weapon when he doesn't? And if you know the Karen situation, I think YouTube and TikTok don't like it when you use Karen. It's like a cuss word now, but come on. Karens will call the police on a black man and say, oh my God, he's hitting me. Oh my God, he has a weapon. And it makes the police show up. And y'all know, sometimes when the police show up, they will execute somebody based on false information. So unfortunately, that was my take on that video. Why would you say? Now, if he had a weapon, yeah, I'm calling too. Yeah, come get this dude. Yeah, pull up how you need to pull up. He trying to take me out. Yeah, I want somebody, that's the energy that you should have. But there wasn't a GUN that was being put on her. So I went back, watched them a little bit. I even done like y'all. I made a few comments on some of his videos where he was saying he don't look like Tupac. I'm like, bro, chill, I'm not. I did all of that. So nobody can call me biased because I've gotten on both of them. But it's not like when I'm telling y'all my commentary, I'm not against Briana. I'm just feeling like there are a lot of things that are coming to light that look weird. That's what we'll say. Jenny Gang, when y'all go talk about this video, say, Jenny Gang said some things look weird on the Briana side. So after the divorce, or attempted divorce, I think everything just became final. There was a lot going on. Rob has, his girlfriend or friend, Miss Season, who he deals with. Very beautiful, seems to be a very calm, sweet lady. Briana moved on to Janelle, the actor from New York, I believe. And a few months back, there were some accusations that were put out on Janelle from not Briana at first, but her friend. Can y'all see that, Nat? Not Briana at first, but her friend. And they said that Janelle had spit on Briana. He had become, quote unquote, somewhat abusive. His language was terrible. The way he was speaking to her was terrible. And I don't support that at all. Now, none of us knew if that were true or not. It was coming from a friend who wasn't Briana's friend anymore. So it could have easily been made up. But there were pictures and things to support it. And everybody just became, the people who hate LaTruth kind of became confused. The people who love him became confused. People who hate Briana became confused. People who love Briana became confused. Everybody became confused because it's like LaTruth was accused of abusing Briana. He denies those claims. And then she will come out and say, hey, I didn't say that he physically abused me. I said he emotionally abused me. But her clan is under the impression that there was physical abuse. It's still unclear what the story is supposed to be. So when you hear an ex-friend of hers say that about Janelle, you kind of have to scratch your head and say like, okay, is the friend lying? Okay, did Briana tell her that? Is she lying? Did it really happen? It makes you wonder all sorts of things. But again, I'm not rocking with that. I'm not supportive of no man putting his hands on no woman. So now fast forward to August, Briana comes, to social media herself. Now, y'all, like I say, I have nothing against Briana. I think she's a gorgeous woman for starters. I think she has a lot of potential. I think she can, her and LaTruth can be, they don't have to be social media people. They can be like higher up. And hopefully after all this drama and stuff calms down, hopefully they both do, go to a different level. But she puts on her page that I follow, support. Unfortunately, have to look with scrutiny sometimes at some posts, like the ones I'm getting ready to speak about. She states that Janelle did do those things that her friend accused him of. So spitting on someone. She said Janelle spit at her on her. I didn't screenshot it and do all that stuff y'all be doing, but I know I seen that because I was like, oh my goodness. That he tripped her up on the way into the doctor's office. Now, if you're new to the situation, which you're probably not, Briana has become pregnant by Janelle with twins. I don't know if that's a part of like a skit or not, but like she's supposed to be pregnant with twins. Congratulations, Briana. But he tripped her up on the way to the doctor's office. Now, even though, she's a grown woman, she's got good balance, she most likely wouldn't fall. Why are you tripping her up? Like, what is the purpose of that? Why are you spitting at her? You can disagree with somebody without spitting on them. You can disagree with your mate without calling them out their name. But she said a lot of things on this post. So that made everyone know that there is some things going on behind the scene from Janelle to her that the grass is not looking greener over there. So things became confusing, but what I want to say is that I feel like it somewhat vindicated LaTruth. A lot of people are hearing the truth, like that he didn't put his hands on her, that, they just had disagreements, that everybody says things that they should not say to each other, the man and the woman, but that doesn't equate to somebody doing this to you. That doesn't equate to somebody spitting on you. You get what I'm saying? So I felt like it vindicated LaTruth. I sat back, I looked, and some of, the people on social media kind of felt the same way. Like, so you actually are dating someone right now who's abusing you, but you wanted to make that look like a nice, beautiful picture because of the picture that has been painted on LaTruth. Let's jump out for a second. For y'all who don't know me, I'm Jenny Gang. I'm a Gemini, and we tell stories. We have to like tell it with so much detail. I've actually been doing good on this. I haven't been jumping from place to place, but this is a side note. I just want to say, I hope this saga gets cleaned up soon, and both sides can live in their truth, Briana and LaTruth. If Janelle has done the things he's being accused of, um, he can kick rocks with bare feet. If he has not, if he is innocent and has been falsely accused, now I wish him the best as well. As well, because his career and reputation shouldn't be ruined if it's not true. But if it is, I'm always gonna be a woman first. Like, I can't, regardless of what people feel about Briana, she should not have to deal with somebody that is emotionally immature. Because the things that I hear her say, or people say that she has said, he seems to be very immature. And y'all, ladies, this is not just for Briana, this is for everybody. You have to be careful, especially when you're a beautiful woman or you have something. We all have something that men automatically want, but let's say you just a trophy girl. You just, a man only taught you because you look good or what you can do for him. You got to be careful to nip those sort of situations in the bud. You got to be able to recognize that, because some of the things that I hear that he said and done to her, I'm talking about Janelle, to me, it sounds like he could possibly not really like her like that. For real, for real. And I hate that for her. But you have to pay attention to those things. Like, I seen this thing where somebody said, do I want to tell that story? Okay, it's just a social media post, but this guy was talking about this girl back in the day wanting to give him some fellatio. He really didn't want her to do it, but the girl was like, a thirsty girl or whatever. So what he did was pass gas while the girl was attempting to give him fellatio. And he's like, oh, my bad, I had gas. But really, he was just trying to get out of getting fellatio from the girl. Basically what I'm saying, y'all, you can tell when a man don't like you for real. So I'm not in their house enough to know if he's doing that all the time, if he's doing things that are mean to her, that clearly say, I don't like you like that. I'm just dealing with you because you got status, you got this, and you're pretty. I want to be at the center of your story. But if that is the case, Briana, you need to run really fast, even with the pregnant belly, because that's not going to do you, your current children, or the new children any justice to stay by a man like that. But y'all, it is very possible. Again, I'm Jenny Gang. I'm watching on the internet just like y'all. I'm not in their house. He could just be very immature and doing things to trip her and think that's funny, but it don't sound like that to me. I would really have the eye of scrutiny at a dude if he was always doing things that were mean to me, but laugh it off as if it's funny. Okay. And so this is what I was going to venture off and say. Where I'm at, 13 minutes. Okay, good. I'm doing good. So again, no disrespect to either side, but I don't like people being falsely accused of things, So the truth has been somewhat vindicated. And Briana, no matter what you did or said, that man is abusive to you. You need to get away from him. So, side note, I have been going through my own little storm, y'all. When I say storm, I am in need of a change. Y'all know that C word can knock a human off their feet so fast. Change is something that's trying to come about me, around me, and I am too comfortable at the way my life has been to just easily accept the change. So y'all, it's been weighing on me. I've been praying. I'm a God-fearing woman, regardless of my current career. I'm a God-fearing woman. I've been praying. I've been talking. I've been reading. I do all these things all the time, but it's a different vibe with it. And so let me just tell y'all how that connects with this story. Why I'm even bringing it up right now while I'm talking about LaTruth and Briana. So I'm on Facebook the other day. This live video comes up of this lady. Let me tell y'all, I'm being completely honest with y'all. I did not know this lady was connected to the Rob and LaTruth saga. I did not know that. I just found that out on the way to Alabama Friday. I was listening to this girl talk about a mean girlfriend that she had. But what had me just listening and engulfed and I screen record. I don't even screen record. I screen recorded her live, or it was 15 minutes of it because I've started where I, started at. Because of what I'm going through right now and the things that are challenging me. This lady, to me, was preaching. So I'm listening to her like, yeah, I'm moving her on. I'm at home. I'm walking around the house with the phone listening. So to find out Friday that she was talking about Briana, or as y'all be calling her Liana, I don't call the girl that. Briana is the mean girlfriend that this girl was speaking to. Now, I probably would need to make a separate video of this so it don't get too long. But let me just play a little bit of this. And the girl's name is Ayana. Ayana, I had no idea. I'm being honest. I had no idea that you existed. But baby girl, you spoke to me in my spirit. So many other people, because on the live, I'm not the only one who was feeling how I was feeling. Everybody was like, man, this girl is preaching. She wasn't trying to preach. She was trying to tell her story, as we say in this sector. But y'all just listen to a little bit of this. This is Ayana. I don't even know her last name, y'all. But y'all, people who know this saga, y'all drop her full name in the comments for me. And the only purpose of me playing this, y'all, is I guess I'm just telling y'all about, she's speaking about her testimonies. I'm not really trying to add to the Briana thing. But this is terrible information to know that she treated someone who loved her so much like this. But I'm trying to focus on the things that this Ayana girl is saying that ministered to me. So
they be bitter their whole life, and God softens their heart. Nothing that you cannot obtain. There's nothing that you cannot have in this world. I'm telling you, I have seen it happen for me. God has came at the last minute for me, y'all. I'm gonna just give y'all a testimony about this house. I applied for this house. I had moved into a different house, y'all. The end of last year. It was just not working out, y'all. It was not working out. And I said, okay, God, I'm going to be faithful. I started to make money, and I started to make a lot of money. And I was like, okay, God, okay, what do I need to do? God said, pay off your debt. I said, okay, boom. I started taking. If I made $5,000, baby, I was taking $4,500. I was paying off something. Because here's the thing. I knew that God is going to bless me with vigor. And I don't want credit to be an issue when God blesses me like that, right? Mm-hmm. So I was disciplined. I said, okay. There was months, I remember, there was month I made $14,000. I think I probably used $2,000. All of the rest of it went to paying off debt, because once again, God showed me I'm going to bless you with something big. That's what y'all have to say. You got to get in position.
Y'all see how this live going crazy? This live was going crazy. And listen, I want the whole live. I caught somebody else's YouTube where they were playing the beginning of it, the parts that I missed. And that's how I found out that I was like, oh my gosh, she was talking about Briana. So she popped up in my algorithm. I didn't even know who she was. I seen the people watching. I heard what she was saying, and she was ministering to how I'm feeling right now, y'all. Jenny Gang gotta make some changes, and it's so hard. But like I said, we're not gonna listen to the whole thing, y'all. We'll do a separate video on this. But just listen.
Y'all not being blessed because y'all out of position. Y'all out of position to receive the blessing. God don't told y'all to do certain things, and y'all ain't did it yet. And then you want God to keep showing up for you. You still being messy, but you want God to show up for you. You still being drama filled, but you want God to show up for you. You still doing this, that, stealing from people, lying on people, cheating on people, but you want God to show up for you.
Preach.
Okay, so listen, I had prayed for this house. Boom, I applied for this house August 9th. I applied for a lot of houses, right? Boom, I applied. I'm still working on my credit, right? So there were a lot of people that had denied me, but I said, you know what, God, I'm trusting you. One thing about me, I have big faith. My faith is the size of a mustard seed. As a matter of fact, my faith is the size of 4 mustard seeds. I don't get bothered when things don't work out for me, because I know all things work out for those who love God. You know, I know that. I know that everything works out for me. No matter what I do, no matter what I want.
Look at me typing.
Look at me typing. Somebody steal from me, it's going to work out. Somebody hurt me, it don't matter. It's going to work out. Everything works out for me. That's my attitude. That's my motto. I don't care. I say that through everything, okay? So it wasn't working out. I was in denial. God, I still trust you. Okay, I'm making money though, right? So sometimes sometimes what happens is we can get discouraged, right? Because I was making money, and I'm like, God, I'm making all this money. Why I can't get this house? I'm making all this money. Why I can't do this? Right?
I'm gonna scurry on to a different. She got the house, y'all. She's talking about, but we're gonna do one more little section. I don't know what section it is, but let's just get to a different part where maybe y'all can understand what I'm saying. Like, why is Jenny so enamored with how she was speaking? Like, she's young, she's beautiful. I don't know her. She's not one of these big top, people that to just get online and just, people be faking. It felt so authentic to hear what she was saying.
I realized that was the case. I tried to be, my flame tried to be put out. My flame tried to be put out, and God told me no. And I healed, and now I'm able to talk about it. And now I'm able to use this, and I'm able to move forward. I said, God, I want to get back on social media, and I want to be encouraging. But I just kept hearing her voice. But I had to shut that voice up. Devil, you will not. You will not take credit for how God is about to bless me. You will not take credit about how God is about to change my life. No, you will not. No, you will not. And that's why I had to step away from a lot of stuff. Not even just that. Even people that I was connected to and had children by, baby, you got to step away. When something constantly just dimming your light, you got to step away. And you have to be okay. I've always been okay with walking away. Because one thing, you are not going to treat me any kind of way. You're not going to talk to me any kind of way. Because I don't do myself like that. And I don't put up with nobody feeling like they can talk to me and treat me any kind of way. And that's why I remove myself.
Okay, we'll cut it right there, but let me explain what she said. Now, this is where I'm going to look like I'm flippy-floppy. She is speaking of something Briana said to her. Y'all know how sometimes somebody can say something to you, especially if it's somebody you care about. They could say something to you and them words just sting. Like you find yourself thinking about it. Even if it's not true, you knew it was only said. Let's say somebody like, Jenny Gang, girl, you the fattest girl I ever seen. You just so freaking fat. I know I'm not fat. I've been close to it before, y'all. My whole family is, me and my daughter are actually the only small people in my family. But sometimes when somebody say something, especially if somebody you care about, it can ring true in your head. I might be walking around here like, dang, I'm so fat. Dang, oh my God, I'm fat. What? So sometimes when you say things to people, it can sting them and mess them up and make them hurt. What this girl says now, again, I can't be phony. If Briana did this stuff, which it sounds like this right here now, I can't support that. I don't like mean girls. Oh, y'all know I work in a club full of mean girls. I cannot stand it. I can't stand. Because why are you being a mean girl? What inside of you makes you feel you have to be mean to the next girl? Y'all never had an issue. Y'all ain't got the same boyfriend. Y'all don't have probably the same goals. My kid ain't beat your kid up. What you being a mean girl to me for? But what Miss Ayana said is that because she was dealing with Briana, me and Briana's friend, low key, to the way it sounds to me, she was her friend, but almost like her do girl, like helping her out, doing stuff, as a friend though, y'all. She said that when they fell out, there was a group chat that was put together. These girls were threatening her, on Briana's behalf, trying to come to her house, fight, do all these type of things. But she said that Briana told her, she told her what Ike Turner told Tina, I made you. And this was after Ayana said that she had went viral on a post. She got like 5 million views on don't let me get a lie. She had like so many billions of likes on the post or whatever. She made $5,000 overnight. And she said a few days later, Briana called her and said, you wouldn't have, basically, I made you. I'm the reason that you could do that or whatever. So whether that was true or not, that's not even a part of my discussion. That's not cool. Being a mean girl, y'all already not friends no more. Let it be. Let it be. Another reason why it may feel like I speak on both sides of the fence, right? Now, don't get it twisted. I'm giving this Ayana full credit of her message that day. I also don't 100% say this person is that, this person is this, because I do know how friendships and relationships can go. Like I was saying about LaTruth and Briana, none of us were actually in their bedroom to know what side we would have taken had we been watching it front view. I wasn't there when Ayana and Briana had this falling out, but I know I recently fell out with a friend beginning of this year, And I know the things that she tells people is not the whole truth. Like, she don't say, Jenny fell out with me. I know how she speaks or whatever. And me and her, we have chose to did it. So it ain't nothing that I, want to bring alive. But just, I'm going to 100% assume that everything Ayana is saying is fact. If that is the case, what I'm telling y'all, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with it at all. So we'll end the video here, y'all. This is a long one. I'll probably break it down into 2 parts, because y'all know the gang, y'all. I don't know. But anyways, y'all like the video. I'm sure I'll get plenty of comments. Y'all, come in, jump on me. Remember, I don't mind adverse opinions, but I don't take disrespect on my platforms. So you don't have to agree with me if everything Jenny, I don't agree with that. Don't be calling me out my name. Don't be cussing. Don't be doing anything to get my page knocked down. So y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next video.